He'll be here.
But his part is in 16 bars.
Okay, I love how this situation is so ludicrous, but we don't really require any explanation for how Todd got involved. He's Todd. He found a way.
I heard before he played Triangle, he was in a prison gang.
I heard he was a tech millionaire.
There is a rumor he is a foreign prince.
The best is all of those things are true, and we've already seen them.
He saved my pregnant daughter from drowning in a shipwreck.
The unique style for this mythical story is great.
Todd Chavez explained that circumcision has somewhat fallen out of vogue. My daughter decided that since we are of Jewish heritage, the boy might like to have the option to become religious if he so chooses.
On the nose circumcision commentary. It comes out of nowhere.
When our triangle player died of starvation after getting his foot stuck in his triangle.
Excuse me,
This death. I have so many questions. How is he stuck? How did no one get to him? Plus, this is an excellent setup for the beautiful moment at the end of the episode and characterizes Todd as more giving and less messy than maybe first presented in the first 3 seasons of this show.
Then when I put my hands in the automatic dryer, I forgot I was still holding the taco.
But he's still pretty messy. Todd's ringtone is the soundtrack to his undiscovered rock opera.
We learned a lot and had some laughs, but they couldn't make us slaves. No!
Cheese? Yes, please.
Todd, don't distract Mr. Peanutbutter with your weird pocket cheeses.
This scene does a great job showing how much Todd does with no appreciation or acknowledgement from anyone, even for Diane, who he doesn't work for. Actually, does he work for any of these people?
love you.
Bye, hon.
But seriously, if you come out in support of fracking, I'm gonna be super upset. Okay, bye.
Diane being very clear about her priorities. I also love this delivery. Mr. Peanutbutter's state as a pun for his former TV show. Not a strong one, but a pun nonetheless. PB Bibbin as a pun for their former production company.
She was saying I'm always forgetting stuff. So I whipped off my glasses, looked her square in the eye, and said, I never forget a thing. I might have left my glasses there.
Mr. PB's goofy forgetfulness. Fed Ox. Peanut Busser. God, there are so many background gags. Persepolis. The color purple. Permies Days. Purity. Romeo and Juliet. Me Meow Pretty One Day. A Tale of Two Kitties. Gonna lump all of these book puns together even though they are equally great. Consider the Lobster is not a pun, but does contain a reference to Updike, you illiterate.
What's up, Dyke?
Not much, Dyke. What's up with you? Is dyke an okay thing to say now? Has it been reclaimed? I honestly can't keep track.
The Big Book of Pajamas is likely referring to the phrase cat's pajamas, and also fun fact, Me Talk Pretty One Day, which was translated to Me Meow Pretty One Day, is a book by Amy Sedaris' brother.
She portrayed the formerly portly consort in the Seaport Resort.
Courtly roles like the formerly portly consort are Courtney Portney's forte.
Alliteration going nuts.
Ms. Taken. You know Mr. Taken from the Taken movies. This is his niece.
This is actually a great title for a movie.
But that's sort of been thwarted, unfortunately, because Courtney's purportedly falling short of shoring up 4-quadrant support.
Oh my god, Amy!
You can do that, right? You're not doing anything.
I'm kind of busy today. I gotta pick up these glasses, and then tonight there was this meeting I wanted to go to.
Alluding to the meeting and setting up the mystery.
Judah, prepare the press release. Portnoy finds joy in hoi polloi boy toy.
And this is probably my favorite alliterative dialogue.
You're gonna give an impassioned speech on fracking that doesn't actually take a stand either way on fracking.
Oh, so like every other politician. Got it.
I am specifically on the side of the facts, and also on the side of feelings.
Straddling the center, deforming a Ben Shapiro quote. Okay, this is epic.
And I've always wondered if Bojack could be my biological sperm guy.
Hollyhock avoiding to say dad makes sense considering how her other fathers act about it.
You're not her father.
You're her fathers. Yeah, I know. And there's 8 of you, and you each have your own cute little thing. I get it. My point is, Hollyhock and I have the same DNA, but that doesn't mean I'm her father.
You're not, because being a father isn't
Oh my god, I feel like you are willfully misunderstanding me.
I even bought a deluxe spy kit.
Similar qualities hinting that they're related.
There might be some hairs in the shower drain, but hard to know who they belong to. Everyone who has sex with Bojack usually takes a long shower afterwards.
This dig on Bojack.
Okay, let's blow.
Blow? Who's got blow? Say something for Bojack.
The things that wake Bojack up.
And after all the things I did to you, I don't know how to tell you.
Bojack, we haven't talked in like a year, and that's actually been kind of working for me.
This is healthy. Todd taking care of himself like this is so important, and setting these boundaries right away before Bojack can reel him back in is so great to see. Todd has clearly learned and developed.
Why did you hire me? Oh, yeah. Deliver me.
The gag about Bojack enjoying chloroform coming back. Have you hugged your pharmacist today is the creepiest background gag of all time. Also, double helix for the price of one. I gotta get on that.
Oh, you have a fake girlfriend too? Mine is a bunch of water balloons with a blonde wig.
And suddenly the sign makes sense. Fin and Feather and Twigs are both real stores.
A chain restaurant? Oh god, no, I'll be mugged. I can't do this. Todd, I can never be your dirty peasant girl. I'm sorry. I must have absconded.
The way Courtney Portnoy talks just kills me. So out of touch. And this limo gag is so good.
We gotta get back to Hollyhock.
This episode starts moving so fast at this point and becomes incredibly overwhelming, which helps you see Todd's point of view. Great pun about Tony Danza and Who's the Boss.
I just need you to yank out a strand of hair so I can take it down to the lab.
No way.
I can pull out some of my hair at the same time so you don't have to do it alone.
3.
Ow!
Oh, wait.
Todd's solution is so sweet, and Hollyhock not realizing is so Bojack-like. This pun is funny because it's terrible. News programs definitely be reaching. The signature is so good. I love that not only did he get it wrong on the first try, but they're both in print.
What happened? Randy pass out on his keyboard? Oh, he did? Oh my god. Is he okay?
The best Randy gag of all time, and it's so wholesome too.
Did you sign that letter for Mr. Peanutbutter?
Yes. Should I have not done the thing you literally told me to do?
He has a point. She literally said, sign everything. This photo on the wall is a parody of Identical Twins, Roselle, New Jersey, 1967 by Diane Arbus, who Diane mentioned she is a fan of in season 1, episode 4, Zoe's and Zelda's.
I thought we were going to see the Diane Arbus show at LACMA today. You know I love Diane Arbus.
I see what's happening here. Her name is Diane, and your name is Diane.
That's not what's happening.
Wow.
While Katrina is filled with white-hot frustration, as she has been for much of this campaign,
Katrina running by with a pillow is hilarious.
What? You want me to keep Diane away from the TV, radio, and internet?
And once again, we get an example of Todd accepting an impossible task from someone because he's too kind and generous.
I've got work to do, and you've been dancing for 55 minutes.
Diane being so impressed by Todd's dancing.
Samba!
That's amazing, and you're amazing, and I want your pores.
Love random characters appreciating Todd, like with Kelsey when this happened. This headline even has alliteration. No, not Randy! Interesting to know that dogs prefer kibble. And top links is a very creative pun.
The internet?
Hasn't told wife is hilariously on the nose. End of the world.
Good heavens!
Tim Gunn and Mark Jacobs playing themselves, but you know, Mark Jacobs is Shark Jacobs.
Where's the hollow look of someone forced to starve themselves to fit our unrealistic expectation of what beauty should be?
Also, I enjoy that they're willing to poke fun at the fashion industry.
Wait! Huh? Isn't fashion supposed to be for everyone?
That behatted boy is right. Fashion was never meant to be an inherently elitist form.
And I like that even with Todd's advice, they end up being elitist anyway by charging thousands of dollars for just like beanies.
Why are you wearing my clothes?
These aren't anything like your clothes. This hat alone costs $50,000.
The pharmacist combing the hair of his wig girlfriend. And the end is now sheer minus the wool. That's some fucking sheep shit. Sorry, deep shit. My mind is on the animal puns.
I definitely don't deserve to have a friend as amazing and generous and forgiving and thoughtful as Channing Tatum.
Oh.
Ugh, this moment makes me dislike Bojack so much. I love Channing's Venus de Milo and his own image.
I got the results and it's not a match.
Oh, really?
Yeah, good news, right?
This is such an understandable decision. He wants to protect her.
I'm a reporter. I tested your DNA against another sample's DNA, and apparently the two are related. You're a father.
Wait.
Okay.
And the way these stories connect and reveal information is really intricate and intelligently done.
Love half your movies!
Love half your movies is the most accurate statement about Channing Tatum's acting career that I've ever heard.
Todd's phone, what do you want?
Poor Todd doesn't even have the energy to make puns anymore when he answers the phone.
I guess I don't blame her. I wouldn't want to be my daughter either.
Bojack.
This exasperated Bojack is such an accurate reaction to someone who has to deal with a self-deprecating negative state constantly and doesn't want to take it anymore.
I got more of you than I ever deserved. If you never talk to me again, I just want you to know that I appreciate it. And I appreciate you.
And then Bojack actually does say what's necessary to start to repair this relationship.
I think I'm asexual.
And in turn, Todd is able to open up to him since Bojack actually saw and appreciated him. And I have to give this show an extra point for recognizing and explicitly mentioning asexuality. And I have heard in the comments from a few people who are asexual that they say that the ace representation at first is not the best, but when they clarify later on that asexual people do actually have sex and it's not just avoiding sex entirely. But I do think the show deserves credit for introducing the concept and explicitly stating it.
Oh.
I'm sure you think that's weird.
Are you kidding? That's amazing.
And kudos to Bojack for being so open-minded.
Sometimes I wish I was asexual. Maybe then I wouldn't have a strain of herpes.
You have multiple
I know I have
strains.
multiple strains, but the joke only works with the A.
Such a flat delivery.
And I don't know if I'm ready for us to be friends again yet.
Oh, okay.
But we can be more than not friends.
This is a great first step, and much more realistic than the grand gesture, everything is fixed now thing that TV shows usually do. The relationship building in this show is much more nuanced and deliberate, so that they develop at a realistic pace. And I love the reveal of the meeting that he was alluding to all episode. Such a great connection, and it's so heartwarming to see Todd make it to that thing that he was really excited about.
Good for him.
5 points for the end of this episode. Not only is it excellently set up, but it is also such an important message about not giving every part of yourself to other people. You have to take care of you. Make time for your own interests. Give yourself time to process your own emotions and truly relax. Even if you want to be a good friend to everyone. If you try endlessly to please, you'll only end up feeling overwhelmed and then eventually burned out. So it's important to remember to always take care of yourself, prioritize your own happiness, and that way you'll be able to be a better friend in the long run. At the end of the day, that is all we can do. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, support us on Patreon at patreon.com/PosiTVty. That's PosiTVty. You get all the content before it hits YouTube, and you get to see extended essays, unedited, so you can see my mistakes and perhaps things that I didn't want the wider audience to see. So go ahead for some extra content there, but also the support on YouTube means a lot. So thank you all for watching, subscribing, liking. Let us know what you'd like to see next in the comments below. See you for the next one. Have a great day.